Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And then I broadcast live to Facebook for my family and friends. And we are taking a look today at the Music for the Masses album. Specifically, we're going to start with the show with this. Look at it. Yeah, this is Depeche Mode. This used to hang on my walls in high school. If you can see the little holes there. There's like little holes from like little push pins. And I had them all around my room. But this is one of the singles. This is Depeche Mode's Never Let Me Down Again. It was released. Watch here. Let's go here. Let's go to my source. Depeche Mode Live Wiki. We'll take a look. See the same cover. Then the key is C major. That's what I always look up here. The key. But it was released August 1987, and it's been played live 1,149 times. Look at that. I don't know if you can see that down there. So we're going to do a little bit of Never Let Me Down Again. Let's go ahead. This is from the 1987 album, Music for the Masses. And let's go ahead and move this out of the way. I need to be able to see the chat. Hey, what's happening? How are you? Okay, let's see. I got to move this out of the way. We're going to do a little bit of Music for the Masses today. So we're starting with D here, D octaves. Going down to C. Going up to F. And then to E flat. We're in the key of C major. Okay, so we got D, C, F to E flat, okay? Now, let's go ahead and put the right hand in here. Right? That's the first one, so C. So the second one is then F. Then down here, sorry. Okay, so let's start from the top. Okay, so that one on the F goes like this. Down to the D, okay, back to D. Okay, so let's take that from the top. Yeah, things are good over here. We're just chilling. Just trying to get some work done around the house, actually. I rerouted. Oh, but let me know, by the way, if you hear a nasty buzz, I rerouted the power to my computer because I needed it to be more accessible so I could flip on the switch easier. And I have a buzz a little bit now. So let me know if you're hearing a buzz in your ears. Right? Where's that? Okay. When you get to the E flat. Okay, so let's do it from the top. Okay, and then we get to this little funky part. It's like one of my favorite parts of the song. Back to G, okay? So, D, C, G, like that, okay? So now that we got the main riff, all right, so we want to get that funky part down. Right, so let's play it from the top now. So now let's make it sound more like the song. What I do in the left hand is I kind of do a little bass line thing going. Taking a ride with my best friend, and I hope he never lets me down again. He knows where he's taking me where I want to be. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Right, that's how it goes. D minor, let's do the verses now. D minor, C major to G. Right, D minor, C major to G. Right, then you sing it. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Right, something like that, right? Just be funky with it. I'm taking a ride with my best friend, and I hope he never lets me down again. Now watch this chord progression. He knows where he's taking me. Then to A major. Right? Go to the first inversion. Okay, so go here. Right, so he knows where he's taking me where I wanna be. It's G minor. Okay, here's a G minor in root. See how it's the same? Just different voicing, right? You're just changing the inversion. Okay, so that chord inversion is used at the outro of the song. That's why I'm harping on it so much. So he knows where he's taking me where I want to be. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Right, and I'll get you to the chorus next. And lead you to the chorus. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. Oh, screwed it up. Okay, so I'll get you to that. Sorry about that, but let's get back to this. He knows where, so you just go, he knows where he's taking me where I want to be. Right? So see, that just remember those chords for later, because the outro is like this. It's the same chords. Okay, the outro is never let me down, never let me down. Right, So that's what it is, those chords, okay? So we'll go back to that at the outro. Anyway, let's finish this off. Let's go to the chorus. So he knows where he's taking me where I wanna be. Then we go to our normal progression. I'm taking a ride with my best friend. Then our little funky riff. Right, you walk up to the C. Then you go to C. This is C minor now. You're going to play off of a B flat. C minor. To B flat. G minor to F major. C minor inverted. So you can play it like this. Okay, so you want to land it. Okay, so we're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Okay, so let me show you how I kind of play it like this. That's how I play it, okay? And I'll do it again real slow. Then I go to single note here. See it after the G minor. Like that, okay? So we're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down. That part's a little sloppy. Pin my feet back down on the ground. Then back to the top. I'm verse 2, taking a ride with my best friend. And I hope he never lets me down again. Promises me I'm as safe as houses as long as I remember who's wearing the trousers, right? I hope he never lets me down again. Funky lick. Chorus. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, want to put my feet back down on the ground. We're flying high, watching the world pass us by. Never want to come down, never want to put my feet back down on the ground. Then right? This is the outro. So remember I told you these are the chords now, okay, for the outro. So never let me down. Never let me down. See it? Never let me down. Never let me down, right? See the stars, they're shining bright. Everything's all right tonight, right? And that's the end of the song. So what we're doing is we're playing off that funky lick. That's the D to C, A, G minor. So same thing, it's see the stars are shining bright, everything's all right tonight, right? So see the stars, they're shining bright, everything's all right tonight. See the stars, they're shining bright, everything's all right tonight. Then walk through the chords. And you end the song real dramatic like that with a low D. Right? Something like that. Anyway, I love that part. Right, that's it. See the stars. And everybody's going like this, doing the hands. Yeah, never let me down. Love this song. No wonder they played it over 1,000 times. How many did they say? 1,800 times? 1,100 times that song has been played live. You're stuck on the opening? No, let's get you past the opening. What do you mean, this part? F. Oh, my bad. Then to E flat. Right back to the D. So it's just D, C, F, E flat in the left hand. And then you don't have to play it like, I just followed the drum beat. That's what I was doing. But you can just go. That's how I learned it. Just after the A, G, A. Oh, are you talking about this part? The outro? That part there? This part? Ah. So it's, I get it. You just walk back up. Then to the chord, it's a G minor. Second inversion. Here's root. First inversion. Second inversion of G minor. So you go like this. A. Three of those. Oh, my bad. Something like that. That's the outro. Just keep practicing it. Do it without doing the shuffle. Just get it down with the chords. Right? And then you should be fine. And you'll work through it. Okay, so let's move on. That's song 1. I was looking at, let's go here to my Depeche Mode Live Wiki, my screenshot view. So I was looking at the song. Now, I keep screwing up. I thought I knew Sacred, but I was still learning it. I don't. I was having it confused with Nothing. Right? So I'm going to have to work on Sacred. I know a little bit of it, but not enough. Just enough to be dangerous, okay? So I don't want to... We're going to skip Sacred. I don't know this entire album. Now, I know most of Violator except for one song, which is, I think, Blue Dress. So let's jump forward. I don't know the things you said. I do know a little Strangelove. So let's take a look at Strangelove next. And we're going to go to our page here, Depeche Mode Live Wiki. And we're going to look up Strangelove and find the key signature. Strange love, strange highs and strange lows. Here we go. Strange Love was released as a single on April 13th, 1987. I was in high school. I was like a junior in the key of E minor, and E minor relative major, I think, is G. E minor's relative major. Bada bing. G major. So let's go to our little software here and change to the key of G major. And then let's go check a look at Strange Love. Oh, I have to remember how this goes. Let me see if I can put a little sound effect on here. Make it a little more interesting. How about this one? No, it goes to here. It does do it, so it's... No, I wish I did. And I was gonna try. I was looking at Sacred this morning, and I know I was gonna touch on the things you said, and I love that song, but I don't want to screw it up, so I don't want to do it live. But no, we're gonna work on the music for the masses. I'm gonna learn until I learn each song on each album. I'm just gonna keep going. But yeah, no, the things you said will definitely be on the list for sure. Let's go ahead and take a look. That was a little run through of Strange Love here. So here's like the live version from 101, how it kind of starts with. Or no, is this the album version? I think for Music for the Masses, it starts like this. And then it goes. Right? Like that, something like that. So let's walk through that. This is part of the chorus. Yeah, and we'll do it though. We will do it. I'll practice it offline, and then I'll do the things you said. I've always loved that song. And I see my brain wants me to start trying to figure out that melody. La da 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 da. But I don't want to do it live because I will torture you guys with it. But let's definitely on the list, and we will definitely do it. So let's do this one. So what they're showing you is this little lick. The song starts with like this lick. Okay, it's walking up here to A, then to C, right? Then it's like, right? Something like that. I think that's the album version is like, you can't torture me with Depeche Mode. You're so funny. If I'm playing it terribly, though, then it will torture you. But yeah, so that's like the bass line on the original album version is like. Right? Bump, 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 bump. So I'm gonna have to get that bass line together one of these days with this. I'd have to get this part down. That little lick with the. I'll try to put those together. I don't think I've ever put those together because I always play it like this. And I don't do the little walk back to the top. Okay, so anyway, so for those of you who are going to just program this in your computer anyway, let me show you the bass line. It goes like this. E. C. Looks like an A. Right? That's the album version because it starts off with. Then it goes. Right? The album version. Okay, then you go to. Okay, so I'm going to show you all that. But you know what, by the way, if you look it up on Depeche Mode Live Wiki and you read a little bit about the song, let me show you one more time. The reason I bring that up is this song is infamously famous for having so many remixes. Because at that time, there was some story in here why Daniel Miller and them allowed like pretty much anyone to remix Strangelove. I guess they were never really happy with it or something. I forget. The story's right here on this page. But I don't have, obviously, time to read it live. But for those of you who are interested, go to Depeche Mode Live Wiki and look up the story of Strangelove and how it was written and why there's so many different versions of it, different bass lines and stuff like that. So Strangelove is kind of a work. Like, if you want to study how to play this song, you got to learn like several different bass lines, several different versions of it, right? So that was kind of the album version. Then you got like this is like from the 101 concert version, right? So let's go ahead and start from that, right? So what I was starting you with was the album version for various reasons. The reason why would be is you're going to end up using this in the chorus. Okay, so let's start here. Let's start with the album version, okay? You make sure it's showing you what you need to see. Okay, so you're going to go to B, then to A, and you're going to walk up the same three notes, E, F sharp, G, then to B, E sharp, F sharp, I'm sorry, E, F sharp, G to A, and then to C. So let's do it from the top. Oh my gosh. Then you go like this. Then you can do a full chord if you want. I would probably just do. Right, so you're going C, D, E minor, okay, like that. So let's do it again. Something like that, okay? So now left hand, okay? So here we go. What was I going to do? I guess don't do the left hand on this part. Now you can do the left hand. I don't know why I'm going to D there, but it sounds right. It just sounds good. Okay, so one last time. I know you have that part nailed down. Which part? The part with the Never Let Me Down Again? That part are you talking about? Or are you talking about the part that I'm playing on Strange Love? Okay, so let's do it. Let's play this. Okay. The beginning of Strange Love and Never. Oh, cool. You obviously play, so you can follow along. I love it. I love it. So you jam. Because those are not easy. They're not easy, especially with the syncopation on the left hand. Congratulations. No, that's awesome. Isn't it a great feeling when you get it? You're like, yeah, I got it. Okay. Awesome. Congratulations. Dude, I know the struggle. It's like some of these songs, you're like, what am I doing? So here we go. Okay, see it? Okay, you guys see the lick now? Like that. Then you get to your verse. Right, there'll be a time when my crimes will seem almost unforgivable. I give in, right? Oh, don't worry about it. You'll get it. You'll get it. The left hand comes. Just practice it nice and easy like this. And then eventually you'll be able to go. Here we go. Or is it? It's. Right, and just walk back and forth. Like that, just make it simple on yourself, and then you can get to the. Right? Right, and you'll get it. It takes a little while. And then if you really want to get fancy, then you go. Right, add that little extra hop there. But don't trouble with it. Just do whatever's simplest at first. Okay, so let's get back to this. Let's go to the verse. This is Strange Love for the 1987 album Music for the Masses. You're playing off of these three notes again. Right, you're playing off these three notes. Okay, there'll be times when my crimes, or you can hit it twice if you want there. There'll be times like that. And you just sing along with it. I still have trouble a little bit singing this part and playing it. There'll be times when my crimes will seem almost unforgivable. I give in to sin because you have to make this life livable. Something like that. And you think I've had enough from your sea of love. I'll take more than another river full, yes, and I may. So okay, so it goes right into that. So, when you think I've had enough, you got it. I'll be here. Think I had enough from your sea of love. I'll take more than another river full, yes, and I'll make it all worthwhile. I'll make your heart smile, strange love, strange highs and strange lows, and I'll show you that next. Okay, so let's finish the verse. Think I've had enough from your sea of love. I'll take more than another river full, yes, and I'll make it all worthwhile. Okay, then strange love, right on the E minor. Okay? Go for it. Yeah, take a little break. I'm going to eat after this. I don't even know what I'm going to have. I'm not hungry yet, but I will be in about 20 minutes. I should be hungry. Okay. Enjoy your food. Heat it up, though. Unless you enjoy cold food. Okay, so let's do this. When you're thinking... Let me just play it for you. Okay, something like that, okay? So let's get this tricky part down. To see. Where's that E? Then to the chorus. Strange love. Strange. This is A minor with a C in the bass. It's strange highs and strange lows. Strange love. Now to B. That's how my love goes. Strange love. To C. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give to you again and again. C, D, E minor. I love it. I like cold pizza. You know what I mean? Every now and then, some cold pizza is good. Well, hopefully your food is enjoyable. Okay, so here we go. Strange chorus, love. Strange highs and strange lows. Strange, so just like in the beginning, you're going to go. Okay, like that. A, B, A, and then to C, okay? So B, kebab wraps. That sounds good. It does sound good right now. I think I have some sandwich stuff from yesterday. I forget what I'm eating right now. I think we had these chicken sandwiches. Okay, nice. Kebab wraps. That sounds good right now. Okay, so here we go. Strange love. Strange highs and strange lows. Strange love. To B, or to A. That's how my love goes. Strange to C. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? A minor again. So, will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give. Oops, sorry, A. So it's. Oh, let's do this again. Give it to me, will you take the pain? I will give to you, G. Again and again, C, D, E minor, will you return it? Okay? Oh, wow. Okay, that sounds good. I know tonight for dinner we're having chicken with mashed potatoes and bacon gravy. We do this HelloFresh thing. We started doing this HelloFresh about a year ago, and the meal for tonight is a bacon gravy with like chicken cutlets and some mashed potatoes and I think a little bit of broccoli. I love HelloFresh. It makes it so much easier. I don't waste any food, and I'm not like, like one of their salespeople or anything. But we've been using it for about a year, and I've yet to have a bad meal. It's got the basics, the chicken, meat, everything you need. So check it out. HelloFresh. That sounds good though. But yeah, we're having like a bacon gravy tonight with chicken, and that reminds me, I need to take those out of to thaw them out. Anyway, thank you. How funny. It's all domestic. We're domestic on this show. I love it. Well, we got to eat, right? Yeah, it's a German company called HelloFresh. They're pretty good. Okay, so anyway, it saves me time of going to the market and having like meal plan and all that. So we've, like I said, we've done it for a year, and it's actually pretty good, and I like to cook, and I one of these days I cook with The Cure. You know how I have Waking Up with Depeche Mode? I use Depeche Mode to warm up my hands. We actually cook to The Cure, believe it or not, a lot of times, and to Depeche Mode too. But I'll have like a little Bluetooth speaker on my phone and just hit the Spotify, and usually it's The Cure. We've been cooking to Disintegration and Kiss Me, Kiss Me, Kiss Me album a lot, right? So, yeah, I cook to The Cure. Isn't that funny? Especially A Forest. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. A Forest. I love that song. It's like my favorite from The Cure. Anyway, okay. Maybe we'll do that one tomorrow. The quesadilla tacos. Yes, yes, yes. How funny. You've tried HelloFresh too? Yeah, they're great. They're actually great. Now, I know everybody's going with that Factor now, which is like even easier. They're like pre-made meals and stuff, but I don't know. I like to cook. I like to get in the kitchen and cook. Anyway, okay, so let's get back to strange love. Sorry, you guys, for dealing with my ADHD today. Strange love, right? Strange highs and strange lows, strange love. That's how my love goes, strange love. Will you give it to me? Will you take the pain? I will give to you again and again. Oh yeah, I play A Little Respect, Vince Clarke. Oh yeah, I love all those songs. I want to do like Only You. I want to do some of the Alison Moyet and the Yazoo stuff. Here in the United States, they called it Yaz, but it was Yazoo. Oh, Speak and Spell is by far one of my favorites. I love that album. Right? New Life. G. right, little. I love Speak and Spell, but that is the album that's hardest to play for me. So I know a couple songs, just can't get enough. New Life, and I think it's Photographics on New Life, right? Is on Speak and Spell. Something like that. I'm screwing it up. Anyway, for those of you who are trying to learn Strangelove, you're probably going crazy right now. Let's finish it. So then when you get to this part, verse 2 is the same as verse 1. Then it's pain. Will you return it? I'll say it again. Pain. Oh, wait. Where's that? Pain. Pain. Right? 101. I bought my sister 101 last Christmas, and I sent it to her on vinyl. My sister got herself a vintage 1968 cabinet with a record player, old school, and it works. And so I started buying her a vinyl. But I got her Violator one year, and then I got her 101, I believe, last year for Christmas. So, yeah, that is a great album. I don't even have the 101 album on vinyl. Or I don't have Violator either, I think. I just have some singles. Isn't that great, though? Oh, congratulations to you on being able to hear it on vinyl. Okay, so let's get to this part. Pain, will you return it? I'll say it again. Pain. Pain. She's hitting the chord. Kind of ends there. To be honest with you, that is kind of everything you need to know, at least to play this version of Strangelove. But Strangelove has so many bass lines, like there's like bum 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 bum. So they had so many different remixes available of that song. So we're gonna have to learn a few more of those for sure. But let's go ahead and take a look. And yeah, we will definitely start learning some Vince Clarke, especially some of the Yaz and Erasure. I would love to do that. Oh, is it low? Right now, I probably do have it low because it's cranked in my ears. Let me bring it up to a little bit. Can you hear it? Is it too low, y'all? And are you hearing a buzz? How about now? Can you hear me? Let's go ahead and move on. We're going to do a little behind the wheel. I finished the show the other day with behind the wheel, and so I kind of promised I would continue to work on that song. It's tricky a little bit, but I'm going to show you some tricks on how to play it. You wish you could turn up your phone volume louder. Okay, well, hopefully you can hear me now. I had to bring it down a little bit because I was getting some weird feedback today. Or some buzz, a buzz in the system here. Okay, so let's go ahead. Take a look. Let's move into behind the wheel. You hear a very slight buzz. See, I repatched my power and I have a buzz. No, but I'm weird like that. Like, it is a big deal to me, if that makes any sense. Watch, if I move this volume control, you're really going to hear it. Watch. Do you hear it now? I guess not. Okay, well, let me bring you up then a little bit. I know, there's like a buzz in the system, but I needed to reroute power because I had to climb over a bunch of furniture just to turn the computer on. So I'm trying to reroute it so that I can turn it on better. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at behind the wheel. Let me get the key signature going one more time here. Back to Depeche Mode Live Wiki, and let's go to behind. I know I did this song the other day, but I kind of finished the show with it, so I sort of rushed through it. Still slightly, huh? Yeah, well, sorry about that. Hopefully you don't really hear it. But can you hear me, though? As long as you can hear me, but I mean... Okay, I appreciate it. It's quite DW. What does that mean? I'm sorry, I'm not hip. It's quite down? Is it like low? Oh, you don't know Behind the Wheel? That song? It's quiet though. Yeah, because I had to crank it up in my ears to kill the buzz. Let me bring it down here in my ears and bring it up in the stream a little bit more. Now you can hear me. But now you probably hear the buzz more, right? Did the buzz increase too? I know. Sorry about this. You remember how it goes? My little girl. Ooh, that's loud, baby. Drive anywhere. Do what you want. I don't care. Okay, so let me get back to my screen here. All right, sorry about that, y'all. All right, so I'm in the key of D minor. Relative major would be F. Let me go ahead and set that real quick, and then we'll take a look at behind the wheel. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. D minor. So you got B. I'm going to lower this down in my ears. But man, that buzz is bad, so. My little girl. Hello, check 1, check 2. Bring that up in my ears a little. Sorry, you guys. My little girl. Drive anywhere. Do what you want. G minor. I don't care. Tonight, I'm in the hands of fate. I hand myself over on a plate. Times when I feel I'd rather not be the one behind the wheel. All right, so let's go ahead and learn these licks. Those are your chords: B minor, D minor, G minor, to B flat for the whole song. Yeah, let me know how it sounds over on Twitch too. I brought the volume down a little bit here. So here we go. One more time, let's go around the horn. Then you do a walk up. Like that, okay? So you go. Like that, okay? Now you gotta get that bass line down. So it's really kind of tricky. Give me 1 second here. Hang on the line 1 second. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I was having a little technical difficulty there. Okay, let's walk through this. So that's what we want to do. We want to work on that bass line, getting that down. Like this. So just practice that nice and easy. We're gonna do this lick next. Okay, so we're gonna work on that next. So let's start at the top. One more time. My bad. Okay, so let's do that. Like that, and that's it. And then you gotta get the hands down. You can do it with one finger too if you want. Or you can do it with octaves like I do. I do it with octaves. Right? And that's the part that's going to take you the longest. It's the hardest part of the song, for sure. But once you get that down, then you just have a few more riffs you just got to learn. Then it would be to D. Right? And then a few other little riffs like that. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for today. We're going to go ahead and finish up some more music for the masses tomorrow. We'll do a little pimp. Right? do a little Pimp tomorrow. We'll do a little bit of Little 15. And then maybe a little bit of I Want You Now. Where's that? Where is that? I want you now. Tomorrow won't do. Yearning inside and it's showing through. Reach out your accept my love. We've waited for too long. Enough is enough. I want you now. Maybe we'll do a little bit of those songs tomorrow, okay? We're going to finish up Music for the Masses, and then we're going to take a look at some other songs. I really do need to take a look at Sacred again. So maybe if I get up early enough tomorrow, I can work on a little bit of that. And maybe take a peek at the things you said. So we're going to finish up Music for the Masses tomorrow. You guys have a blessed and happy day. Thank you so much for stopping by. And thank you. I love it. Need a dispenser. That's so funny. Anyway, it's good. Thank you for stopping by the chat. Hope you enjoy your meal. I hope it was good. And we will see you guys back again tomorrow. You guys have a blessed and happy day. Bye, everyone. We'll see you.